Tá foda.
Mandei. Chegou aí?
Não tá mais disponível, mano.
Não, mano, vai lá na Orange, procura no meu nome, vai enviar mensagem, aí tem a opção de entrar no jogo.
Tá.
Vê se apareceu.
Enviar mensagem.
Entrar no jogo, tem como?
Não.
Não? Ok, vou te chamar de novo então. Sair.
Tá.
Ok, create game. Send invite. Mandei de novo.
Vamos ver, aqui acho que agora vai. Deixa eu ver. Entrar no jogo, agora vai, hoje.
Ali pela Orange é até mais fácil, mano.
Mas não deu também, mano. Deixa eu te chamar então.
Chama aí nós. Então.
Pode mandar?
Pode?
Só. Acho que foi, hein?
Ué, this game session is no longer available.
Sim, aconteceu isso comigo também 2 vezes.
Ah, mano, vou assim mesmo. Já era.
Não, qualquer coisa transmite no Discord, pô. No Discord é de boa, né?
Não, meu Discord fica bugado.
Mas acho que no do B não consegue transmitir no Discord, eu acho.
Pede pra ele, mano.
Vamos ver. Tá. Fala com ele. Acho que o Davi pede quando o Davi tem mais amizade com ele.
A encrenca estava me ligando, a encrencona. Dona encrenca
Davi, vê se tá de boa aí, tá ótimo.
Eu só tenho que mutar a live, eu acho. Ou você mutar o nosso áudio. Ah, não, é que você vai sair do Discord também, né? Então tá de boa.
Sim. O Seahawks tem running back bom, né?
Tem o Rashad Penny que ainda tá evoluindo.
É X-Factor? Quick?
Não, nada ainda, nada. Bom, pelo menos que eu saiba, nada.
Tu tá vendo aí?
Eu tô vendo tudo aqui.
Ah, mano, deixa eu trocar de rede, mano. Será que vai cair se eu botar aqui?
Ah, mas aqui tá de boa, velho, a transmissão pelo menos.
Sim, eu vou trocar de rede agora. Deve cair e deve voltar. Pera aí. Eu vou trocar de rede. Alô, alô? Alô, alô? Alô, alô? Alô, alô?
Alô?
Estão ouvindo aí?
Agora sim.
Tá ok.
Sim.
Você voltou pro menu do Madden?
Sim, tá no menu?
Tá no menu?
Ok. Mano, baixa o áudio aí porque dá pra eu me ouvir. Baixa o áudio.
É o Marox, eu acho.
Tá, tu não tá mandando na live ainda não, né?
Não, ainda não.
Isso, na live ainda não.
Alguém tá com retorno aí, eu acho que é o Marox.
Será? Tá vendo de boa?
Não, agora não.
Não, mas eles estão vendo a minha live direto?
Não. Ninguém tem o link da sua live.
É, não é pra ter não.
Eu só vou mandar pro Cassone, vai ser pro único.
Por que pra ele?
Porque ele vai transmitir o jogo comigo. Vai fazer eu e ele. Vai querer fazer também, Marox?
Ah, acho que sim.
Então eu, você e o Cassone, então.
Vai ficar tudo numa livezinha fechada aí.
Não, a gente vai ficar num Discord, você vai sair, né? E aí a gente fica fazendo aqui. E aí você joga lá tranquilo, sem ninguém falando na tua orelha. Rapaz, é o jogo do século, menino do céu.
O jogo mais esperado.
O jogo mais esperado dessa season, por enquanto.
Esse jogo pra mim
até
vale
agora.
3 Super Bowl. Vale 3 Super Bowl e 3 meses no show do Breno.
É que. O Lucas tem tanto, né? Mas se o Breno ganhar, vai zoar, hein?
Eu?
Não, então, tipo, se ele ganhar de tudo, ele vai ficar zoando no grupo direto. Então, tu eu acho que não vai ficar zoando tanto.
Não, mas vai ser tipo assim, eu vou ficar armado. Ele começou a me zoar, eu solto.
Aham. Ô, falando nisso, chegou minha bola, gurizada. Não sei se você lembra que o Aragão tinha falado. Tô feliz.
Aí vai ter um sorteio da camiseta do Máquina do Mal aí, hein?
Vai ser hoje agora?
Não, pô.
Ah, tá.
Onde é que tá a publicação aquela?
Eu vou publicar ainda. Eu tava arrumando a publicação certinha. E aí eu vou publicar no Instagram. Aí eu mando pra vocês
Ah,
comentarem.
eu já
lá.
fui no teu Instagram lá, já adicionei isso, você viu?
Ah, já, pô, já. Eu tô atento às redes aqui, velho.
Não, então, mas aí eu fui procurar a publicação. Falei,
Não, eu vou publicar ainda. Fiz a montagem e vou publicar. Falando nisso, eu acho que eu já vou fazer isso. Não, eu vou falar na live hoje. Nossa. Sec, hein? O bichão pega o safety, tira lá de trás. Olha, jogador de mute.
Ok, vou chamar o Breno.
Eu quero ver sangue, hein? Eu quero ver sangue.
Pera aí, vamos ver. É o Madeirinha que tá aí?
Uhum.
Boa, Madeira. Deixa eu mandar o. Todo mundo tá com o link?
Ou não, pô, cadê o link?
Pera aí, eu vou mandar pra você, Madeira.
Não consigo ficar falando não, só vendo mesmo.
Então faz.
Vai
Mas
ser pelo Discord mesmo ou vai ser pelo Twitter?
vai ser no Face, eu acho, né?
Não,
Mano,
vai ser no
puta que
Face.
pariu, mano. Por que sempre...
Ah, eu tenho um link, pô. Tem um link do Face, tava lá mais cedo.
Por que sempre a primeira de QB é horrível, mano?
Tô torcendo pra tu, hein, ô Lucas. Quero sozinho.
Fala tu, mano. Vamos lá, né?
Ô, Lucas,
Davi.
tu não vai investir no Winston, não?
No Winston?
É.
Não.
Fiquei sabendo aí que tem um time que vai propor uma troca por ele, hein?
Quem?
Aí aguarde os próximos capítulos.
Eu acho que é o Bills.
E aí, Madeira? E aí, Marão?
Estamos aí.
E,
Não,
Davi. Boa.
eu
Qual
quero
a
ver
idade
sangue, eu
dele?
só quero ver sangue.
Só deixa quando o Breno entrar aqui, eu vou sair. Quando o Breno entrar na partida aí, eu vou sair pra vocês ficar de boa.
fechou.
Qual a idade do Winston?
Acho que 26 anos, 25.
26? Ah,
É.
mano, qualquer pick 2 leva ele, mano.
Vamos ver.
Lucas, depois tem que ver os dois que tu botou pra rolo lá, hein? Depois
Qual?
eu quero ver contigo. Mais tarde, o linebacker e o... Tinha mais um lá que eu gostei. Que tu botou pra... O running back. O line e o running. Running não, wide.
O Wide que eu botei pro bolo? Ah,
É, o coroa lá.
o Sanders e o linebacker?
Aham.
O
Depende do que
Hendricks?
você for pedir. É, depende do que for pedir, óbvio. Os dois são coroa já, porra.
Ah, não, depois de conversa, mano. Não tem galinha.
Pô, uma panela velha que faz comida boa, mano.
Não, com
É
certeza.
Ah, eu peguei o Edelman pra isso mesmo. Né?
É, teve umas 3 recepções em terceira descida ontem que foi fundamental.
É. Ontem nosso jogo foi bom, cara. O problema é que deu umas coisas bizarras, tipo, bloquear field goal e retornar pra TD é
Já,
bizarro, tá ligado? Tipo,
se fosse o Barker, tinha sido touchdown. Daí não
É.
daí eu fiquei feliz com o field goal já. Aí do nada,
isso, né?
touchdown.
É, aquilo lá, tipo, é 1 em 1 milhão, tá ligado? Nunca mais vou fazer isso.
É foda, mano.
A gente fez um bom jogo. Foda é na chuva, velho. Os caras escorregam.
Não,
Os idiotas jogando na chuva. Né?
Mas a jogada que eu
do Discord?
acho que não, acho que deve esperar.
Não aqui ainda.
Acho que a pior jogada foi aquela que o meu recebedor correu pro meio da endzone quando era pra correr,
pro
tipo.
meio.
Não, velho, que acho que ele tem acho que 79 de rota curta, 80 de rota curta.
Pode
Né?
crer.
É
O
foda.
Basílio entrou no grupo?
Acho que sim. Eu conversei com
O
ele.
Lucas Basile foi adicionado?
Sim.
Ele vai jogar?
Ele vai como user normal daí.
Mas ele não confirmou ainda não, cara. Ele tá vendo as paradas dele lá.
Não, mas ele
Ah, não
falou
sei.
que ia jogar
Não,
com o
ele vai
Titans,
jogar.
talvez.
Fala galera do,
Hoje ele vai
da
pra
Rede Globo.
casa. Que ele tá
Bem,
no
amigo!
hospital lá ainda.
Ô,
Aí hoje ele vai pra
Ô,
casa.
Davi.
Esse jogo não começa, não?
Deve ver.
Começa
Agora-
nunca?
Agora acho que vai, hein?
Começa nunca esse jogo? Ó, deu erro lá no Breno. Chama ele de novo, ô Xambão.
Estranho, mano. Pros meus jogos deu erro contigo também no Marox.
Aham, não tava dando.
Bem, qualquer coisa eu reinicio o PC aqui.
Ô, alguém de vocês jogou tipo no Xbox Madden? Na época do 16, 17?
Ah, eu joguei Xbox no 360, eu joguei o Madden 14.
Ah, não sei se era, mas o Madden 16 e 17 era horrível pra você entrar na
Foi,
partida
tio.
junto, velho.
É, você tinha que... Opa! Então vamos lá, velho. Falou, Bulk.
Falou, boa sorte, bom jogo aí.
Bom
Ô,
jogo aí,
muta seu
galera.
mic lá, ô Bulk, pra gente não ficar te ouvindo também.
Hum?
Pra você não ficar cantando as jogadas.
Não, eu vou sair.
Não, sim. Mas...
Marox, já vou te dar o pé da letra, tá? Quem joga com Playbook West Coast não é o Breno, tá? Quem joga com Playbook West Coast é o Lucas, tá? Já vou te cantar a pedra.
Coach,
there are a few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect clear afternoon. Heck, you can see all the way to Mount Rainier in the distance here at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Ready. Yellow lady. 50. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Whoa. Hey, Roy. Hey, easy. 50. Mike 50.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. The 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown. New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Overcommitting in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the second-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny. Space to maneuver at the 40. And the cutback. He's got daylight. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, his
Caralho, mano.
as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw.
Ready. Yellow lady. Come baby.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze rolling to his left. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To throw again on second down. Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw, it's Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And Kamara has it stripped. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because You would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Wilson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Wilson on the keeper. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play deep.
Thomas, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a catch. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way to the 50-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
first down carry. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Second and 5 now. Wilson looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Oh, he's able to muscle him here as he pulls it in. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Try to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he's got room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jared Cook, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Wilson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go down, but this inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Now Rashad Penny. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
He'll find Metcalf. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On second down, here's Penny. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Greg Olsen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Breeze now on first down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Breeze now to throw. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Michael Thomas, 28 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun, back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Mano, vou te dar bem a real, tá? Quem tá jogando não é o Breno, tá? Quem tá jogando é o Lucas.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he finds a man, it's Olsen. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. They set up the screen to Penny. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Rashad Penny, but now it's 3rd down.
It certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson on the move to his left. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. He opted to go with the scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. 4th down, and out is the all-pro punter from a year ago, Michael Dixon, to punt for Seattle. So we've reached halftime in a wild...
Oi, mames, tamo bem, tá? Eu já te respondo, tô meio ocupado agora.
As we send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here's is the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll run with Penny. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Penny running right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's going to be caught by Nick Malore. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. That is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They go back to the ground now with Penny. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jamario Davis. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
To throw is Breeze. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Breeze to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they have taken the lead. What's good on the extra point? And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson, he gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. That's caught by Penny. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad Penny, 30 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
5-9. Hey, 2.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Opposite. 36.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Ready. 5-8. Kill. 11. Hey, Charlie.
Breeze now on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Saints.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Sammy!
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that's caught by Smith. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Breeze going to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This is Penny. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Check, 47. 36 power.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Here we go.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the run, it's Penny, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go double count right here. Double count. Check 47.
He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line.
In a 2-minute drill, we often talk about taking care of the football, but sometimes it's just a matter of who wants it more. How about him going up top on a 50-50 ball and taking it away for a big play?
Here's Penny on the counter, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Wilson to throw. They'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Give him 9 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. He's back to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. Do you see some fans though holding up 2 fingers? Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
A very important extra point there, up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive,
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
how do you give that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play.
Well, we know the crowd is absolutely stunned by what we just saw there. Forget I'm stunned. I have to believe that you are as well. When they finally get their legs back under them, they'll head to the
Embracing for overtime, we were too, and
Alô, alô?
Ah, velho, ó.
Alguém pediu Camara aí?
Coisa a dizer.
Ô, jogo
Que
da
jogo.
temporada, hein?
Que jogo maravilhoso, mano.
Alguém pediu Camara aí? Eu vi no inbox, pediram Camara, hein?
Mano, que jogo, velho. Parabéns aos dois, velho. Eu sei que vocês têm
jogado,
qualidade.
caraca.
Aqui foi uma transmissão imparcial, queria dizer isso. Imparcialidade, mas
Foi.
que homem. Que jogo, que homens esses
Ai,
dois
que
caras.
negro maravilhoso, cara.
Velho,
Tal de Camara.
Alvin Kamara, velho. Que jogo.
Foi igual na vida real, Camara carregando o
Que
Saints.
jogo, velho. Que jogo, mano.
Eu
Cadê?
tava os dois
Cadê
e mandava
o
um
nosso
pedido
outro
do
jogador?
gol.
Eu quero ver o
Pô,
pós-jogo.
alguém tá
velho.
duplicando o áudio aí, velho. Tá foda, hein?
Eu pausei o meu aqui já.
Eu
Aqui tá de boa, só no Discord.
Não é a live, não?
Não, a live tá.
Cadê? Puxa o
É.
Breno aí pro Discord aí, velho.
Do
Ele
celular,
deve
não dá pra
estar
puxar
muito
não.
puto agora, velho.
Eu acho que ele vai
deve-
querer um minuto de silêncio, cara. Calma,
Ele tá
calma.
muito putaço, mano. Meu Deus do céu, velho.
Caraca, o tanto de gente que o Saints tem pra renovar.
É, e o pessoal falando aqui que. Ai, que não sei o que piriri pororó.
Maluco, velho. Que jogo, mano.
Não, começou como? 7-7.
Velho. Obrigado, velho. Por ó, quem acompanhou a live, quem fez o jogo comigo, aos jogadores, eu só tenho a agradecer, velho. Que jogo, mano. Nossa, esse aqui vai ficar gravado, velho. Que jogaço da porra, mano. Nossa, mano. Quando a gente pensou que ia pôr a prorrogação.
Ninguém ganhou o bolão.
Quem ganhou o bolão? Quem ganhou o bolão? Deixa eu ver
Quem
aqui.
próximo aí? Dá uma olhada aí.
Ninguém ganhou.
Puta que
Acho que
pariu,
chegou
mano. Quem
mais
tá
perto.
duplicando o áudio, velho?
Ninguém ganhou.
Perto aí.